Hey, want to see something really cool? A hummingbird, bee, and sparrow fighting over a flower? You know what's even cooler? All of these animals are descended from the same ancestral population, a group of small songbirds that flew into the Americas from Eurasia around 20 million years ago. Over time, they split into multiple species, each evolving different beak shapes and sizes to specialize on different food sources. And today, their descendants include not just hummingbirds and sparrows, but also, you guessed it, finches. So get ready to learn about some of the weirdest, wackiest finches in the world. Let's go. There are over a dozen species of finch found in the Americas, and they come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. But today we're going to focus on the three main types of finches found throughout the continent. The first is the medium ground finch. As its name suggests, this bird prefers open, flat habitats like grasslands and deserts, where it feeds primarily on seeds. Their beaks are medium in length and thickness, perfectly suited for cracking open most seeds they encounter. They tend to be a drab brown color, which helps them blend into their surroundings and stay camouflaged from predators. This coloration can vary a bit, though, depending on where you find them. For example, the cactus finch, which is found in the deserts of the southwestern United States and northern Mexico, has a bright red head and breast. The second type of finch you'll find throughout the Americas is the large ground finch, as you might have guessed from its name. This bird is larger than the medium ground finch, and it tends to live in the same areas, feeding on the same foods. But its larger size means that it needs a larger beak to access the seeds inside. Luckily for this finch, it gets just that, with some individuals sporting beaks nearly twice as long as those of the medium ground finch. Some also have thicker, stronger beaks, which allows them to feed on larger, harder seeds. Although they share similar habitats and diets, these two species don't often overlap. In areas where they do overlap, the large ground finches tend to dominate, outcompeting the smaller birds for food. But the two species can sometimes hybridize, producing offspring with medium-sized beaks, which are actually better at extracting oil from seeds than either of the parents. This gives the medium ground finch an advantage in some circumstances, allowing them to thrive despite being outcompeted by their larger cousins. But there's another kind of finch that calls the Americas home, the tree finch. Unlike the other two species we've discussed so far, tree finches tend to live in forested habitats and have slender, pointed beaks that allow them to extract insects from tree bark. These birds are also known for their beautiful songs, which they use to defend their territory and attract mates. Depending on the species, their coloration can vary from olive green to bright yellow. And some, like the white-throated finch, have striking black and white striped heads. Now, if you look around the rest of the world, you'll find plenty more strange and wonderful finches. Take the long-tailed finch, for example, found in South Africa. These birds have incredibly long tails that can grow to be over twice the length of their bodies. Or consider the widow finch of East Africa, which is famous for its elaborate courtship displays. Male widows gather in groups and perform a high-speed aerial dance in an attempt to attract a mate. And the bizarre-looking nutmeg finch, found only on the island of Mauritius, has a thick, short beak that looks more like a parrot's than a finch's. So next time you hear a bird singing in the trees or notice a small brown bird hopping around on the ground, take a closer look. It just might be a tiny songbird with a big story to tell. Thanks for watching. See ya.